Here's to You is supported by One Life Spirits. One Life Spirits is built on purpose, culture, good people, and good drinks, so you can live one life to the fullest.
That means shots that are smooth, tasteful, and pair perfectly with a lime, or our favorite, an orange, because if you're still chasing tequila with a lime, what are you doing? That orange slice brings out the bright citrus notes of Una Vida Blanco, which is smooth, authentic, and tasteful, like myself.
Plus, Una Vida is 100% additive free, so you're enjoying tequila in its purest form without the hangover regret.
Yeah, because it takes us 3 to 5 business days to recover now, and anxiety is not my friend.
That's why you should stick with Una Vida or try cocktails instead of shots.
Okay, a little.
One Life Spirits also crafts El Trago, High Post Vodkas, and Le Bon Whiskey, all bold, smooth, and made to share. Whether it's game night, date night, or just Tuesday night, they've got the pours covered.
Because it's not just about taste, but it's about that feeling. And we're proud spirit snobs, so treat yourself. Visit onelifespirits.com, swing by the One Life Spirits bar inside of El Primo, or grab a bottle at your local liquor store.
Cheers.
Okay. Just FYI, we have started.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask
We
that.
do that
You
often.
want to do the
We do
official intro?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Just holding the drink while doing this.
And welcome back to another episode of Here's to You, the podcast. Brought to you by One Life Spirits, Allied Health Career Training, and today, the front steps is the future.
Shout out, Miguel.
Sitting to my right is the blue-haired Fanister McAllister.
Yes, hello, guys. Sorry, I don't know what I was waiting for.
I'm
Yes.
your producer extraordinaire, Dusty V. And we're sitting in a cool corner today. Fanister, tell everybody who we're sitting with. And
Yes, we're sitting with some really cool dudes. We're with Luis Acosta and also Stephen Reed, who are the owners of Elite Electric Company and, veterans really turned builders. So, I mean, they're building a company, they're building a business, they're building a team, they're building lights for you, they're keeping the lights on for you, they're turning you on, wink, wink.
The motto.
And they are helping you build your body, but in a healthy way, not in a way that's beating you up or beating you down, right? Because we here on the pod, we definitely don't romanticize hustle culture because it's not fun to do that.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do the burnout. We're human, we're messy, we make mistakes, and that's why we're drinking on the pod, because we do that.
Cheers to that.
Yes. So, Luis and Steven, we're so excited to finally have you guys
Hey,
here.
thank you guys.
yes,
Thank you
welcome
for reals.
in.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having us for reals.
How are you guys feeling?
We feel good today.
Yeah.
I think we had a great start today.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel great today.
Well, you guys were up really early at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but we had to be there. I think at 5:45, 5:50. So we were up by 5 a.m.
Ew, why?
We had to check in early.
Oh.
Yeah.
fair.
So we did a So today was like our first like full blown. So we have a run club.
Yes.
The Elite Run Club, and today was like our first after year kickoff of the whole run club getting together at Orange Theory.
Yeah.
So Orange Theory put together like a little kickoff event for the whole run club, all the members. Well, most of the members that showed up, and we had to be there at 6 in the morning though.
Who chose the 6 a.m. time? Steven.
Yeah. Well, sauna. But
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Something I did. I just think they have like a certain time that they had to get us in before their actual customers went
Yeah.
in. This was like a thing that they kind of reached out to us and was like, hey, we want to have you guys over at Orange Theory, bring your guys' members and whatnot, and they did it for free for everybody.
I love that though.
yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, it was a good time. I
Yeah.
think everybody was dying, but it was fun.
Yeah. There's something good about that, right? Like there's something good about like tearing your body down and build it up.
Well, it's funny.
You know what I mean?
That was my first time there, and like they have like these bands they put on you, and then
Oh.
like it shows your screen, and it shows like your heart rate.
Yeah.
And it shows like whenever like there's like different colors, like you're in the blue, green, orange, and like what is it, red?
Red. Yeah.
And if you're in the red, you're kind of your heart rate's going
Yeah.
crazy, and this guy was in the red the whole
I was
time.
red from the beginning.
What is that, like zone 2, zone 4? Or is that what they're measuring? Is that what they're saying?
I guess. I don't know what it is, but
I would imagine him being in the red, his heart rate was very high.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was about like 170, 180. Like
Yeah.
I haven't worked out since November, so
that
I
makes
was just sitting
sense.
there
Yeah.
I'd be right there in the red with
Yeah.
you, man.
Yeah. So usually, like I said, we with our run club, we usually try to get together once a week or every other week. I just think with the winter, we kind of slow down a lot. You know, obviously just the
Fair.
cold and all that stuff. So now we're just trying to get back into it. Now it's starting to get nice again. And everybody was just like, it's been a while since I've been working out. I'm like, trust me, you're not the only one. We all of us. Yeah.
Right. Well, I have heard you guys do that. You guys are really consistent. You guys, but also like with your guys, it's not just, and we'll get into elite
No, you're
in a
good.
second
You're
too.
good.
But since we're on the topic of ERC, I've noticed that you guys do once a week. What is it? Every Tuesday, typically, or something like that.
So we were doing every Tuesday. We did Tuesday training. It would be either with myself or doing a class, or Tiny. She did another class too. So we would like kind of collaborate and just take turns on doing it. And then on Saturdays or Sundays, we would, the Tuesdays are more like a workout training.
Okay.
So it's like a HIIT training. It's not just
Yeah.
running. We want to focus on body strength, upper body strength, not just legs and everything like that. So it's a full blown body workout. And then we do like hill interval training. We'll do that too.
Yeah, those looked intense.
Yeah, so we would do that. And then on the weekends, like either a Saturday or Sunday, we would do the actual runs with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then just kind of get everybody prepped up. And throughout the year, everybody signs up for run events. So 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, whatever they want to run, sign up for. And we all push each other and train each other for those events. So.
Are you a runner too?
I wouldn't say runner. I'm running, but I'm
Yeah.
I think so last year I did. Well, I didn't do the half marathon. I did a 5K. I hurt my leg, but we put together last year. It was a 14-week half marathon prep, and we signed up. I think it was like 10 people who did it.
Yeah.
They've never done it. They just started. We all kind of came together and just built every week. And
You're talking about Prayer Fire?
For the
There
Prayer
was
Fire.
way more than 10.
that we trained with.
The whole the group photo.
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
like
was there
20.
more?
There was
Oh,
like
shit.
20 in there. Yeah, it was
Yes,
quite a
20
bit.
then.
Yeah,
It was quite a
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But half marathon, isn't that what? How many miles is that again?
13.1 miles.
I don't know how you guys do that shit, man.
Yeah. To some people, it's easy. To some other people, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, though.
hard.
But one thing about the ERC, though, is we promote, beginners, advanced, everything.
Yeah.
It don't matter your level of expertise of running. We're gonna get you. If you have a goal, we're gonna help you get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a professional runner. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't really enjoy running.
Yeah.
But to see how much motivation I can give these, everybody around me, I love that.
Yeah.
And to see them hit their goals, that's like it's worth it at the end.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
Okay. So on that note, or I thought you were going to say something. On that note, okay, how did you guys start ERC? What led you into that? Because you also had Elite for a while. You guys have had Elite for what is
Almost
10?
7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you guys were hitting your 10 pretty soon.
No, it was
It's
7. 7
7,
years.
okay.
Yeah. We just had our 6-year
Okay.
anniversary last year.
And then you're talking about, like, I think like you just said this, but it's more about not, trying to get to the goal, not to try to finish the whole thing, but it's welcoming everyone and pushing people. And I'm hearing that theme in a lot of your guys' personality. So kind of tell us a little bit about Elite, what got you guys started with that?
As far as electric.
Yes.
Okay. So we started Elite Electric 2019. Backstory, I was in the military. Lewis is in the military. Together, we both went through military
Wait, you guys
training.
were together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we've been best friends for what will be 20 years next year.
Aw,
Yeah.
bestie, so cute.
Yeah, so-
Oh,
almost
and
20
then
years.
they traveled together, guys. They did a travel
We
thing.
we met at I had a house party a long time ago when I was like younger at my mom's house.
Yeah.
And like he just came by one time and we just started hanging out playing beer pong, and then ever since we just started hanging out kicking it after that.
Yeah.
And shit, and ever since we've always been traveling, partying, and just being boys after that.
Wait, so are you both from Wichita?
I'm from Wichita, yeah.
You're not from-
I'm from Utah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you moved to Wichita, throw a house party. Both of you are like, let's play beer pong, but in the army. Cause fuck yeah, dude. Let's give our soul to the government. And then you're like, let's party there. And then you're like, oh, this is not party. And then,
Yeah.
and then you're like, hey, what if we open something together? Is that what happened?
Yes. I mean, I joined the military. I got that $20,000 bonus, and I was like, "Hey, you want $20,000? Jump
Right.
in."
Yeah.
Did that, and then as electrician, he joined, and then he joined the
okay.
same. There's a local apprenticeship that we went to. I think I was maybe a year,
2 years
ahead of him. And then right after when I got done and got my license, I was the apprenticeship that we went to is very that's maybe like white male dominated, kind of like about who you know, not what you know type of thing. And for me, I was like, I could do this myself.
Oh yeah.
So 2019 broke off, and you were just getting your license, I think, or just had it as well. And we're just like, I mean, we can figure this out. So
that was around COVID time too.
That's hard to
so-
start a business around COVID time.
So like around that time, like he said, like, you know, being in that industry in the union, pretty much like at that time I got really slow, and a lot of people was kind of just getting laid off at that time. A lot of people were losing their jobs and whatnot. And at that time within that industry, it was a lot about who you knew, not what you knew. You know what I'm saying? And for us,
I mean, that's all like business.
yeah.
you know,
Honestly, it kind of is.
It sucks. I mean,
It's
it
it's
sucks.
good and bad, right?
Yeah, it
like
does.
it's good if you meet good people.
Of course.
It's bad when you meet the bad people.
Of course.
And then you're like, either like, I think like us as humans, right? We all have ego.
Yeah.
So it's like what you're going to feed into it.
Yeah.
Like, and then if you're surrounded by a lot of bad, you're going to kind of go that way.
Yeah. So I think for us though, that's like kind of like he just said, it was like a very like dominant within friends in that industry over there. And then we were kind of the first to go, you know what I'm saying? So we're just like, we just do our own thing. You know?
I think that's really like, says a lot about you guys though.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like, again, you could have been like, well, we can just keep there with them. Like, what
Nah.
made you kind of want to separate? What made you guys realize like, this isn't for me to go that way?
Well, I always knew I was going to leave. I mean, I've always wanted to do more. I've never been like a paycheck. Like every time I had a job that paid more or I was able to do more, I would move. So I figured like, hey, I'm going to do something. I thought I was going to be a real estate agent, which is kind of entrepreneurial, or it is entrepreneurial. Sorry, not kind of. So I did,
They're gonna come at you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding. They're not. They're not. They're gonna send you letters to your house about that they're gonna buy your house for cash, and then it's gonna piss you off because it pisses me off all the time that they tell me
phone
that.
calls, yeah. But like, so then, just already doing electric work, started working with some investors, and then kind of just talked him into it. And I don't know what made you.
I mean, just, you
comfortable
know,
with that.
like I said, just like Steven's always been a great leader. You know, he's always been like one of the guys that's ahead of the pack. And he's, like I said, I've always supported him in anything. And when he asked me to come on board with him, because he already had started Elite actually, so he was the original founder, right?
Yeah.
And then like he was asking me like, hey, come on board with me, bro. Like, come on, you know, be my partner and all this stuff. And then I took a little bit because at that time I had just transitioned and got my license, and then I had just bought a brand new home. So I was like, man, dude, like, you know, going
That's a big risk.
Yeah. So I'm just like, because I was still kind of working, and I was like, man, you know, if I do this, like, we need to go 100% because I just bought a brand new house. You know? So I was just kind of like nervous at first, and then, but we took off, really, you know.
Yeah.
So Steven had, what's funny how we started though was like, so Steven had like this house on the north side, and his garage was like our shop, and then his laundry room was attached to his garage, and that was our office.
No,
So
I
we
love
had, like,
stories like that though. I feel like that's
We
where
have, like,
everything starts.
we
That's
have,
where
like-
everyone goes and eats. You know what I mean?
Like we have pictures of us sitting on the washer and stuff with our computers and stuff. Like that's how we started though. Like for real, like the first 2 years, we kind of started out of there. We pulled money out of our own pockets and bought our first like service vans and stuff like that. And we just kind of just focused solely on residential at first. It was like our only thing, and it was like me, Steven, and another partner that we had at the time.
Yeah.
And then it was just us three for a while, and then we started bringing in like a helper here and there. So like my nephew came on board with us. He's still with us to this day. But so it was just like 4 or 5 of us, and for the first 2 years it was just strictly residential, small stuff. But we was doing good though. Like we were taking off, meeting a lot of, like he said, investors and builders and contractors, and building that building that reputation for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and then we started getting the big invites to the bigger projects.
Yeah.
And that's really where it really kicked us off.
How'd that feel for you guys? Like when that, like the moment that, you know, you were focusing on residential and then you start getting invited to the commercial ones. How'd that feel?
So I loved it. So here's so how we were talking about the whole, like we was in the union for a long time, right? And I'm not dogging the union. Like I enjoyed what I learned from them and whatnot. But at the end of the day, when we started getting invited to these bids, we're there, and then those contractors that's been around for all these years, they were there too. And we walked in to go do these bids, and they're like looking at us like, what are you guys doing here? You know, like thinking like.
And then you're like, what are you doing here? And it's like that Spider-Man meme, but like, what are you doing here?
So like just to see the reaction of like, Dan, this is like now, like we're your competition now. You know? Like we don't work for you no more. Like we're your competition type thing now. So, and now like it's like we've built that reputation greatly here. We've heard stories of
about how you turn people on.
Well, that's our okay. So
you're like, okay. So for there is more. Don't worry.
So for you keep saying that. So for the people that don't know why she keeps saying that, that is our motto, right? So we have our business motto, and it's we're here. I'm kidding. We're here to turn you on, electrical wise. Electrical wise.
Wink, wink.
We're here to turn you on. Electrical wise. But no, like so like just so now that they seen like our growth and whatnot, there was kind of like we kind of heard some rumors that like when we first started taking off, people we had signs like we would put yard signs out on job sites, and we heard other contractors were going up and ripping them out and throwing them away. So we're like, hey, we're doing something right.
Oh shit! Damn haters.
You know, we're doing something right. So
yeah, we
had some guys that, like I said, we still have a lot of friends in there, and they were telling us directly, like, "Hey, dude, you guys are making waves now." You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's it. I mean, you're a little like that was a little immature.
Yeah,
we're in high school currently. Grown ass. I can't imagine a grown ass man walking over to someone's yard and
Johnny, get over there and rip that sign out of that yard.
Literally, I'm like, yes, sir.
So now, I mean, we got to a point where we started getting these big contracts, and then now we have an actual brick and mortar location now. We're over by the airport. We have a full blown shop, warehouse. We have offices now. Yeah. We started off where I think this last year really we kicked off a lot this past year. Last year was tough, but then over this like past year we really did a lot of good and picked up our really big contracts now. We went for like 8 employees.
22.
Like 22. Now we have 22 employees now.
Ooh, that's so exciting. And scary. Right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
22 families.
That's what everyone who has told us, it's a part of like, how you do have to think about how you have to feed everybody else's families. Like, I mean, you don't want to take on that pressure, but you kind of do, like, kind of share a little bit about that.
I mean, it's also a blessing,
Yeah.
It's a blessing to be able to, all the things that you've, been dreaming for. You're like, hey, we wanted this. You look back at the times where we were, in the laundry room or whatever, and now we can see like, oh shit, we're here.
Yeah.
So I take it as a blessing. I take it as an honor. And I don't take it lightly for, all the guys and women that we have working for us, that we try to make them, the best version of themselves that we can, whether they're with us or not. We're trying to get them to the next level, either outwork their position to move up and take over my position. But we just want everybody to be better. So, I mean, for me, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I want to emphasize is like, the electrical trade, it's not just a job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a way of life. We're always going to need electricians in this world. And so whenever we do interviews with everybody, I always say it every single time we interview somebody. If you want to come in and get a job, I can give you a job. But if you want to come in and make this a career, we can also do that for you too. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
Yeah, that was run that back.
So because I want to tap into something else that's going to tap into that. So here in Wichita, there's only two schools?
Yeah, two apprenticeships.
There's 2 apprenticeship schools. There's a union and there's a non-union school. Well, we had our guys we was non-union for a while. IEC was a great program. They did their thing, but we kind of seen a way to do it ourselves. So now we haven't kicked it off yet. It's in the works still, but we'll be kicking off our own apprenticeship program starting August this year.
Damn, that's exciting.
It's an exclusive sneak preview.
Yeah. So it'll be the elite. What is it?
It's a elite apprenticeship academy.
Yeah.
So you can go on IG, follow the page.
Yeah.
They have more information. Website.
Yes, literally. How do you guys go about doing that? Is it really strict or?
It's not as strict as I mean, these days with AI you can learn to do anything.
Right. Shout out AI,
but,
and then also not.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Bessie, but also not.
It's not. There's some things. You have to get with like Kansas Works and get with. There's like business things that you have to do behind the scenes, but I think as far as like building the curriculum, the labs, like all the things, I don't feel like it's been too difficult. We've been putting in a lot of work. So Mike, he's our CFO, our other partner.
I wanted, real quick. We have another partner. He lives in Dallas. He's just, so he's our CFO, our financial.
And here's
guru.
Mike with the weather now, because we're going to pop him up in a Zoom.
Yeah,
we're going to pop him up in a quick picture.
Yeah, you can put Mike on there. He was going to try to be here this weekend, but he got.
Really?
Yeah,
that would have been dope.
He comes down quite a bit. He just got busy in Dallas and couldn't make it back out here too.
I think that just means we all need to go down there. And
I mean, shit.
Anytime.
I guess we have to take 2 podcast trips this year.
Honestly, we always do that. We go to Dallas quite a bit, and we're always like, it's a business trip.
You're like, that's a write-off.
Yeah, exactly. Well, go ahead, continue.
But no, so Mike's been working on, he's a very technical guy. He can build anything. He used to build multi-million-dollar systems for huge companies in Dallas.
Yeah.
So he's been doing most of the, like, I've been saying, hey, this is what electricians and apprentices need. He's implementing it.
That's
just
cool.
because I have like obviously know what people need, what kind of training they need, and what would work best for that kind of mindset. Because tradesman mindset and then college, it's very different.
Yeah, we're talking about hands-on learning versus like a textbook.
So this program will have a lot more like labs, which is hands-on things that we'll take things that students actually want to learn and be able to give them hands-on. They can learn how to do it. They can ask as many questions. They can spend as much time as they want trying to perfect these techniques and stuff. So, but it has. I don't feel like it's been very difficult.
Well, it sounds like you're just passionate about this.
I'm what I mean? I'm passionate about
like,
it.
I think that's what it sounds like. It's like, it's work, but it's like, man, this is what's needed. And this feels like the right next step. This feels like the right next step, even for me to challenge myself and to do this, but also more importantly for like who I'm doing this for. That's what I'm hearing you say.
It is. It's that. And I think maybe just personality too, because I don't see anything really challenging. So I'm always like, no, that's easy. And the guys are like, oh, we know if he says that, that's going to be difficult.
Oh, it's like, have you seen those like reels where they're like, oh, when you go out with your entrepreneurial friend who's like, you're getting a drink and then they're doing math in their head like, oh, they just sold this many drinks here. They made this much money. Okay. And then this is a system that they did for this. Okay. I think we can do this, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's you, huh?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
and then Luigi's like, fuck, that means like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that we have to do.
I am the
and then I have to go find somebody who's going to do this. And then I have to go do this and do that.
Steven is definitely the chill thinker. I am the overthinker.
Yeah.
Hands down. I will admit that all the way. I stress myself out.
No, same,
Kind of sounds like us, actually.
Yes, actually.
I'm the chill thinker, the overthinker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
but it's good and bad,
like,
don't
worry about it. We got this.
Yeah, it's good and bad. Yes,
That's
yes.
him, straight up. He's like, he's always just like, we'll be all right, bro. I'm just like, bro, we gotta do this. He was like, we cool.
And then I'll be like, Dusty, did you feel that? I felt that. Hey, what about this? And he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, hey, did you feel that energy shift? I felt it.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So is that what annoys you about Luigi?
It doesn't annoy me.
Right.
It's
See?
just, I mean, we've known each other
either.
so long that I know how he thinks, he knows how I think. It's, for myself, I think I'm very good at like knowing, like reading people and being able to, but like I said, we've known each other so long that, I mean, he knows what I'm going to say. I know kind of how he's going to feel about things. So
Yeah. Well, you guys have 20 years of friendship.
Yeah.
You know what type of toilet paper you guys like the most?
I don't know about all that. Yeah.
No?
We don't go that deep. No.
What's his coffee drink?
Vietnamese.
Oh, see? They are best.
Sugar-free caramel latte.
That's so cute.
Shout out Coffee Days. We always there. If you ever want to assassinate us, we're at Coffee Days like every morning.
Yeah.
6:30 when they open, I'll be the first one at the door.
Dude, that was so cute.
Yeah.
That was so, you don't know.
But yeah.
What is?
I don't know your coffee order
No?
either.
Yeah.
We don't have 20 years of friendship. Quite a bit, but not 20.
Yeah. No, we've been through a lot together, man.
Yeah.
You know, beyond the business, outside the business, there's been a lot that we've endured together, and I'm grateful every day. I think he put him in my life as my best friend. So, yep.
Likewise.
Yep. And we do another thing, we just do a lot of traveling together. We explored a lot of the world, you know, them business write-offs.
Yeah. What's been maybe your guys' favorite thing you've done together? And then opposite, I want to hear the thing that you're like, fuck, I never want to do that again.
I don't know. We're very adventurous. Like, we like to go and just like, we'll just book a trip just to do it. Like, we see something on Instagram and we're like, let's go, and we'll book it.
Yeah.
But like one thing, like, so for one, like, we like to ski and snowboard, right? So like, we'll take off to Colorado a lot. So like in December, just this past December, we seen like they had like a whole music winter festival in California, and what is it, Big Bear?
And
Or Lake Tahoe. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Lake Tahoe. And we just seen it and we booked it.
I love it. I
You know
love
what I'm
people
saying?
like
We're
that.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
You know, so we was out there for full rave freaking bender all weekend.
Yeah, I think what was that trip when we won the snowmobiles?
Oh yeah, so we go to Breckenridge a lot, Colorado. It's either a quick drive from here or just a quick flight. And we go to Breck, and up in Breck, you know, we go up Keystone, Vail. We do all the mountains up there. And then one time we did the snowmobiles, and man, it was intense. It was so much fun, so beautiful.
Yeah.
I've
I've never done those.
Yeah,
They always look so much
badass.
fun. I would be
Oh, it's
like,
badass.
yeah.
And then they have different ways you can do it. So you can do like a guided one where they have like a guide that leads you and shit, or they would just give you a map like here and go explore yourself. And we did that one. It was well worth it.
Yeah?
Worth it.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
That's what I would
Well, I
do
mean-
too. That one.
Yeah. Well, also you guys are adventurous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, you're like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Fanny, you better keep up or you get lost.
Literally.
We're just you know, off the edge. It was like, let's just go do it. Like, we don't care. Like, we don't, you know, we had more fun just. So like we went to Jamaica too, right? And then like we got off. It was on a cruise, and we got off, and then they're like, "Oh, don't take these taxis. These are like the sketchy taxis."
I'm going. They're my besties.
And guess what? We went on that sketchy taxi, and we had the best fucking time of our lives.
That's me all the time too, though. Like, honestly, I think I probably should have passed away a long time ago.
You know, that's
You know, it's like the amount of shit that I've gone into. I'm like, but actually, I've met some of the best people there.
exactly. Yeah. I feel
Can't
like
judge a book by their cover.
you can't. Yeah, you can't. So we like I said, we're very adventurous. We've done a lot of stuff. We've skydived. We've done all kinds of stuff. We just go do it. And like I said, it's
All while holding hands.
not all that. Not all that.
I'm only clipping the part where I said that. I'm not clipping the other part where you say no.
We clip them into saying something.
Yeah. I'm like, no, they said that they do.
It's funny. But no, like I said, we have a lot of things in common too. Like we golf all the time. We love to golf. There's just like a bunch of stuff that we just go out and just fucking hang out and kick it and drink.
Yeah.
We like to drink.
Fair. No, I get that.
Yeah.
So what's something that you guys have done that you're like, never again? That was for the experience, and then we're not doing this again. It could be both in business or in life or whatever. Or a run or a workout. Or a 6 a.m. class again or a 5 a.m.
I don't know. You know, there's been a lot of stuff, I guess, like you go through life and you like the day of, you're like, that fucking sucked. But then like a couple fucking weeks later, like, man, let's fucking do it again. You know, I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when I went through like basic training for like the Army, I was like, not during the basic training, that shit sucked. I hated it. But then when I left, I was like, I'm glad I went and did that. That was pretty cool. You know,
How long is basic training for?
like 12 weeks.
12 weeks?
It's like 10 to 12 weeks. It depends. So like, well, your first initial like entry, you have like a week long of like paperwork and shots they put in your ass and all kinds of shit. It's fucking crazy. It hurts. And then like
You're all picado.
I think and then it's like what, 9 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it's like 9 weeks straight basic training after that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
What's training like for the
Well, it's changed now.
people who
from-
have sold their souls?
I think I think it's changed now from when we went back in the day. Shoot, it was more intense back then. I heard it's a lot more chill now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you guys have to go through?
I don't know. We just we
I don't know. I
did
You're
didn't,
like,
think, I didn't think it was that bad.
You're like,
It
I'm
was,
trying to blur it out.
There he goes again.
No.
With his, like, that's
They-
not that bad.
They, I mean,
The overthinker.
And I'm
he's
over like,
it was
that
all
shit
chill.
sucked.
Yeah. He's like, it was pretty chill.
I think
Had a good time.
I think the worst thing for me was like having to stay away. I can sleep at any point, at any time. I'll probably fall asleep right here. But like having to stay awake for so long, like
They will not let you sleep there.
Yeah, you'll not let you sleep. Yeah, it's there to like kind of put some stress on you. That way,
Okay.
you know, if you were to transition into like real time like
Oh,
work,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you have to kind
You
of
have to be
wean
ready.
out people. Like, see, hey, who's
weak and
fit to do this, who's not, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think like the FTX, they do FTX where you're out there for a couple days.
That was
and you
horrible.
just,
That's like
What's
your
that?
last. So it's like your field training exercise. It's like your
Okay.
final, like fucking. You're out there for like a week straight, and you're just nonstop going through missions, and you have to prove like your leadership, or like just kind of like just going through the whole actual exercises. I mean, you have like rounds, like they're blanks, but everything's like real. Like how do you say it? Like
Simulation?
like reenacted and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so like they'll give you missions and whatnot, and then like your final thing you have to do is it's like the night fire. So pretty much like you have to go. It's like a football field long of sand, and like you pretty much have to crawl like the whole way, and they're throwing live grenades next to you, and then they're shooting live rounds above you. So
Yeah.
you cannot stand up. You stand up, you're getting shot in the head.
Yeah.
So like these drill sergeants are shooting like all these live rounds, and you just see like all the like the lasers. It looks like lasers like all above you. It's pretty cool. And so you do the whole FTX. You have to do like a ruck march for like 20-something miles with all your gear on. You do like a couple days out in the field.
Yeah.
You don't sleep. You don't shower. You barely eat. And then the final thing is a final night fire. And then at the end of that, you go pretty much you're like inducted into like your like ceremony that you finally finished basic training.
Damn.
And then like the next day, and then they finally take you back to your barracks. And then the next day you have like a warrior's meal, and like they let you like just talk to everybody and just kind of relax. Now you pretty much finished basic training and whatnot. So it was pretty cool. I guess the reward at the end was cool, but during it was stressful.
Brutal. It was. Well, I mean, it sounds like. I mean, but it's also the situation that they're training you for stress.
Yeah.
Right. So when you say no sleep, like no sleep at all,
I mean,
it was little sleep.
or like what's the most sleep that you would get in a day? Like you're not getting your 8
they would-
hours.
they
You're not
would
getting your
have-
12 hours. Like I
They
do.
would have lights. They would have lights out. Like at 9 or 10, and then they would wake us up at like 4 or 5 to
Okay.
do like fitness, like PT in the morning.
Okay.
But in that nighttime though, you have to do like night watch, like rotations. So that was like the worst.
Yeah, you have to wake up and stay awake and if they caught you sleeping, then you get,
They'll
I don't know.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
Have you been wanting to get into the medical field for your career? I know before our podcast career started taking off, I had thought about it. I think I'd be a good pharmacy technician.
I think you have a lot of transferable skills for that, for sure.
Me too. So if you want to get your CNA, CMA, LPN, EKG,
ABC.
our proud sponsor Allied Health has got you covered.
They have a career training center where they offer in-person and hybrid classes for you. So if you need
Convenient classes,
covered,
financial assistance,
covered,
industry-leading education,
covered,
advising,
it's all covered.
well, reach out to our people at Allied Health at alliedhealthcareertraining.com and get to where you want to be in your medical career. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they would
Jump you?
They would smoke you is what they call it. They smoked you.
What does that mean?
So like they would like make your ass do a bunch of push-ups, sit-ups, like everything
Yeah,
like
you
that.
owe me
Yeah.
50 burpees.
Yeah, like,
Right now.
Yeah.
I saw you
Yeah.
sleeping last night.
And then like, well, the thing is too, if somebody,
I saw you with that teddy bear. Fucking do it right now.
well, then it's like, and then the thing is, though, like, you fuck up, one person fucks up, well, the whole platoon has to pay for it.
Yeah.
So then you
So
have all
everybody's
everybody
mad
have
at
to,
you.
yep, exactly.
So
So
everyone's pissed.
we had what's called
You gotta
a,
be accountable.
we used to have what's called a battle room, like a battle bay, and like it's like one big old room. It's just a big old concrete walls, and they would put us in there, shut the door. They're like, nobody's leaving until these walls are sweating, and we would, it was bad.
Ew, everyone's all stinky.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you're like they'll make you do this thing. I think it's called Superman. Like the floor, it would be everybody's sweat would be on the
Sweat.
floor, but they'd make you like do this and pull yourself. But it was so sweaty you couldn't pull
Oh.
yourself. And then they'd be yelling at you. They'd be like, that shit sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, you're like the trauma. It's coming
PTSD,
back.
yeah,
The
for
trauma.
But this was like I said,
I need a drink now for real.
Yeah, for real.
these were like, and then like when we went through basic training, because we went to Fort Leonard Wood. Well, I went to Fort Leonard Wood.
I went to South Carolina, whatever that.
So where I was at in Fort Leonard Wood, like where we stayed at, the barracks that we stayed in were like old. Like the building was super old, and like it was just run down and it was bad. But I think now that everything's all renovated and whatnot, I think they changed a lot of the regulations in the Army now. Like our PT test back in the day was a little different now from what it is now. I don't know really exactly how it is now, but shout out my fellow Army buddies, and
Yeah.
they're still out there. We have a lot of friends still in the Army.
Okay.
We keep in contact with them. That's another thing we do with the. So we was in an engineer company here, and we was at the 226 Engineer Company in Augusta, right? So it's an engineer company where they do a focus on a lot of construction or like natural disaster, like rescue or like recovery, like picking stuff up. And so like whenever they have projects and they need electrical help, they'll call us. And we've collaborated with projects with them, and we don't charge them or nothing. We're like, we'll do it with you guys, and you know. So we've had some good times where we still got to see our old Army friends and whatnot when we do collaborations on those projects.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
I want to hear about a time where you guys made your whole team have to pay for something that you guys either slept too long for, and then what that punishment was.
You talking about like in the Army?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
It was never on me.
It was never on you. Are you
Never
just?
on
You're
me.
like, I'm not saying this on the
But
pod.
there was people like,
You have some people that just fuck up
they
all
would
the time.
they would go find and they'd find the person that was like least in shape, and they would pick on him. Like, everybody do this
pobrecito.
push-ups, and if he doesn't make it, then everybody's getting,
Yeah.
so everybody's like, come on, like,
Yeah,
and then he
building
doesn't
him
make
up.
it now, so you can't be mad at that, but like,
Yeah, no.
it's, I didn't really think there was any times
No, you don't
for me,
like
but
you say, you don't really get mad
more
at
of
each
like
other.
a teammate.
Yeah.
You're always, most of the time it's like, that sucks, but also everybody's doing the same thing together. So we're all in it together.
Yeah.
We're trying to build that,
Yeah.
So what'd you do that made everyone?
I never the same thing. I never got it in, but I will say one time I did, like, I had to go, like, one of the drill sergeants sent me to go do, like, I had to go get some paperwork or something on another level. And like I'm walking by this room where they're getting chewed out by their drill sergeant, not even my platoon, it's a whole different platoon. And they just grabbed me and put me in there with them. I'm like, damn, I'm getting smoked with the whole ass platoon I'm not even with. And I got fucked up.
You're like, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I'm like, I'm just here to grab paperwork. They're like, get your ass in there. I'm like, fuck. Okay.
You're like, yes, sir. I'm going.
Yeah, and I got smoked.
Oh, shit.
It's all good though. Just a lot of experiences, but it was cool. But that was just basic training, and then after that, like the engineer company we was in is very chill.
Yeah.
We didn't have. I mean, they didn't do that actually in your job title. They don't do that there.
Oh, right.
So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're pretty much there working.
Okay.
It's a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So what would you guys say is something that the military gave you, and then something that maybe that it took from you?
For me, it gave me a lot of great friendships. I still talk to a lot of great battle buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Took from me? I don't think it took anything from me.
You were perfect when you first got there. It didn't take away your fear of something, and didn't take, you know what I mean? Like it didn't take anything.
No, not really. I just like for me, like I'm very family oriented. Like that's one thing that did suck. Like when I left, I hate that I had to leave my family. You know, like I'm really close to my mom and my siblings, and so just being gone away from them, that was my first time being like gone like that. And then you don't have no cell phone access, like none of that stuff. Like when I was there, we had to write letters. You know what I'm saying? So you was only communicating through letters and whatnot.
You're like, dear family,
Pretty
today
much.
I did 20 burpees.
Pretty much.
But mom, I'm really happy. Hey mom, what did you have for dinner? I really missed your cooking.
Oh yeah, no, for real. Their food
Can
was-
you please make me some mole when I get home?
Yeah, their food. They cook all their food with no salt. No, there's nothing. It's bland. Super bland. And then you have MREs. You know what MRE is?
The packets, right? Yeah.
You have to eat those like every day.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
Steven, what about you?
You said what is?
What is something that the military gave you and something that it took from you?
I think it gave me confidence. It gave me probably like leadership skills. I don't know about taking anything. I think time, but I mean, I don't think I regret joining the military, being in the military. I think it put me to where I needed to be, today. And I enjoyed it, you know, everything. I went on deployment to Afghanistan for a year. That was just tough for, obviously family, kids here. So,
How old were your kids at that time?
2010, so they would have been 3 and 1.
Oh, that is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like also tough on you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably more on you. Well, like, because then you get back. How long were you gone for?
1 year.
1 year. Well, still, I mean, like, they're very impressionable.
Yeah.
Still, or like if you're not around enough, and then they might not recognize you. I don't know. Those are stuff that I used to.
Yeah,
be
I mean, they
afraid
were
of.
younger, so it wasn't really, I think it didn't really affect too much.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it was, I mean, I liked, you don't really, these days, you don't write people's letters. I liked that, the feeling of not knowing when you're going to get like a care package is what they call it. So like, you know, my mom would write letters and put stuff in a box because stuff you can't get over there.
Yeah.
So they'll send it to you, and you're just, you know, that's an exciting thing because then you're like, okay, now you got whatever she sent, and then letters, like, and then you write a letter back. So like stuff like that, I still enjoyed it. It's just, I think being away. I think I needed though at that point, I was, you know, you get to work out every day.
Yeah.
You know, you can focus on, you know, other things except for instead of like when you're here, you're just always so busy. You feel like you have to do something, but when you're there, your time slows down, and you feel like at some point I was kind of like, oh, I could be here I feel less stressed here than being back in the regular world because the expectation is this is your job, then you get off, and you don't have to worry about the other things. You know, you're not driving anywhere. You're not, you know, so I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you, like with care packages and writing letters, is that something that you guys are now romantic with? Or nah, you don't do that?
Oh, I haven't done it in a while. Not since
You're like, fuck that shit.
Not since the
No
army.
one's getting a letter from me.
Not since the army. But like you said, it was those days whenever we got the mail, like mail calls in, it was, man, like I said, it's because you're just out there. You're like, you know, you don't have nobody. You're close.
Imagine what a girl would feel like if you guys wrote them a little letter.
Get that Dear John letter.
Corey said, fuck no. He said, fuck all that.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's kind of switch a little bit back into, you were saying a little bit about like even you got to focus on other things you were working out on your body. Let's come back a little bit to ERC. So why didn't you guys kind of name it, well, because you're Elite Electric Company. ERC. Yeah, where the fuck
Elite
is it?
Run Club.
Elite Run.
Okay. I was like, where the fuck?
I think you had a blonde moment there.
Yeah,
with the blue hair.
I did. I was like, what? It wasn't adding up.
Yeah. I'll let Steven touch on that because they started it.
So what was the question?
Yeah, when did you guys start it?
Sana.
What was it? Yeah, was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
And I'm
Or
going to
2 years.
refill while
Yeah,
I'm listening.
Yeah,
I can
ready.
refill.
Yeah, I'm ready for another
Yeah, it
one.
was last year. So, I mean, maybe 2 years ago, we were running pretty heavy in the summer. And then this last year, we started running again. And this is me, Luigi, and Sana. And then we were like, well, I don't know, just kind of like, hey, there's some other people that
Want to
are
run
running.
too?
So
Yeah.
we're just like, hey, let's start meeting.
Yeah.
I think I watched, there's a Dallas run club. It's called Run It Up. And they have it's huge. But it looked like a lot of fun. You know, it's like building community, you know, people meeting. I was like, oh, we should do that here. You know, let's get all of our friends together and just do something that we're already doing together. Why not just bring other people in and kind of build that community?
Yeah. So it kind of came down to like, you know, we have a big friend following, and they were just like, hey, you know, we want to go run with you guys too. So we kind of just already started like having more people come with us and whatnot. And then we started collaborating with like other run clubs too. So like, you know, Fortune 88 with Cole, you know, he's killing it right now. Jake with, what is it? Run 316. Yeah. They're growing pretty big. So like going out and collaborating with these run clubs and whatnot. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like its own movement. And like, it's so great to be a part of it now, you know. Oh, you're that Elite Run Club guy. Like, yeah, that's me, you know.
Yeah.
And when you guys meet together and all that stuff, and like it started off, like I said, it started off with just a few of us. And now just seeing how slowly we've been growing, like a lot of people just showing up and showing out. And like I said, it's not a requirement. That's why I'd like to see people pull up because they want to help themselves.
Yeah.
In one way or another. And then we're there to support them and help them any way we can. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to see that growth within everybody within themselves.
I wouldn't, I'm curious more like, because you guys have mentioned Sana a couple of times. So is she related to you guys? Is she part of?
No, that's my daughter's mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
okay.
youngest. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
she does all the videos. She does. I mean,
She
now
pretty
she
much
does
runs.
everything.
Yeah, she pretty
Yeah.
much
She pretty
runs.
much does all of it, and then we just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she runs the ERC pretty much. That's why I wanted to mention Sana. She runs the ERC, but we help her with the events. We help her with the training and all that stuff. So like she like approached me and was like, hey Luigi, like what do you think about doing the Tuesday training? You know, because a lot of people want to do some HIIT training and you do pretty good. I was like, cool, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Tiny. You know, Sana approached Tiny and asked her to help as well. And then, you know, just Steven helping with the events and whatnot. So
Yeah.
we kind of just all help each other and whatnot.
Yeah,
So,
I love it.
yeah.
It's all in the family.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, or like eventually like all the friends turn into family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, we're a big, elite run club family. Like I said today, like it was our first time back together fully, and since probably the prayer fire.
Yeah. Well, we did running. Yeah, we did a karaoke night.
Oh yeah. So that's another thing too. So on top of the running, like we don't just like get together to do run
You
events.
also drink.
Yeah. So we.
It sounds like a reenactment of us.
So
that you would have joined if you came on Sunday. Had you got? Yeah, I mean, you purchased, but you didn't come.
Yeah.
So like, also, you guys, it's kind of fucked up of them. So
Sorry.
whatever.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I forgot you had an emergency.
But we had a
Steven, it's fucked up of you.
I still support it. I paid.
Yeah.
Or he paid. Actually, he paid for my ticket.
Yeah. We paid. Yeah, exactly.
You're helping us keep the lights on. I was gonna say the other thing, but then I was like, nah.
So I guess like outside of like, so we kind of like fell off a little bit after the cold kind of hit us. But we still want to keep everybody together and motivated and whatnot. So we had like last month we did a adult skate night. So we all went to Carousel, had like adult skate night with everybody.
Yeah.
And then this past week.
It's fun to fall together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like probably the worst thing we could have probably done. We're going to go injure ourselves before our run season starts, huh?
But there is something about like embarrassing yourself together. You know what I mean?
But and then last weekend we did like I said, karaoke night, and we had it at our shop. And it was pretty cool. Everybody had a good time.
Oh
So-
yeah, I think I saw something that you guys posted about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we did like a little karaoke night. Had like a potluck style. Everybody brought food. Everybody brought BYOB, bring your own drinks.
Yeah.
And we was there, and everybody was nervous at first, but once the drinks kicked in, everybody was fighting for the microphone.
What was the song that you guys went? What was your go-to song?
So we do a lot of regulators. We do
Yeah.
some regulators.
All right, go.
We're rappers.
All right,
we don't
start.
sing. I rap.
Do it.
No, you didn't want to see it.
Yeah,
You gotta pay. You gotta pay to see that.
Regulators, right? That's
You
what
gotta
it
pay to
is.
see that, or show up.
Yeah. Hey, we were gonna have it in our playlist. I took it off because I thought you were gonna keep that song on, and so then and then we fucked up because both of us took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both
Had to.
took it off. My little sister's calling me.
You got some Warren G and some.
That was the first song I committed to memory when I was like 4.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
you
should
did?
know the lyrics.
And my
Regulators.
babysitter was like, "You shouldn't know all the words to that song. You're like 4." I'm like,
I think you should know the lyrics. If you don't know the lyrics, at least know the mount up.
Yes, yeah. Man, and you're not gonna rap for us?
Nah, I'm gonna rap. You gotta pay for that, or give
All
me
right,
some more,
so-
or you gotta give me more drinks.
Uh,
You know.
yeah, no, I don't be
What's up,
DJing for free or nothing.
Exactly.
that's fair.
You don't get a full hour mix out of me. You get the 20-minute mix for free.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's part of, like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about the growth, helping each other out, pushing each other. I know this year we already, like, we have a big group chat of everybody, and we're just kind of like touching back base with everybody and see what we got planned this year.
Yeah.
So-
Are you guys on? Do you use Messenger or WhatsApp?
No, we have just everybody on Snapchat.
Ah, okay.
Just a big old group chat on
Snapchat.
Snapchat. Yeah, and then we just keep adding members as they come on board.
Oh my God, Snapchat is now going to charge us for like having to the memory on it. Like, have you guys not seen that
really?
yet?
No.
Are you guys going to pay for it?
I don't know.
I don't have Snapchat.
So
Oh,
then
yeah,
how
he
do
does.
you stay in the chat?
I tell them.
Yeah.
Or
See,
sign up.
that's where you need WhatsApp or Messenger. We use Messenger, and I use WhatsApp with like other friends instead.
Well, the FBI is watching you on the Snapchat now.
Yeah.
You hear about that girl that got arrested?
No, what happened?
Yeah. She's had a group chat. She put something in there, and police showed up to her school, I think.
Yeah, I think she said like, oh, there
It's
was
in the
some
Snapchat.
little girl or something. They were like on a group chat and said something about her boyfriend or something like, oh, I'm gonna kill him or something like, or something kind of thing.
Yeah,
And
some crazy thing.
something like that. And the FBI showed up. And arrested her.
I didn't know
I seen something.
that.
Yeah, it was something like that,
Be
right?
careful with your Snapchat.
Yeah, be careful what you say.
Be careful with Snapchat.
I mean, apparently, according to the recently released 3 million Epstein files, they're watching all the emails and stuff anyways.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Wait, I thought that was because like they took his stuff.
Oh, that's why they had to talk in codes and stuff because they're being watched already.
Yeah.
We see that new movie that came out recently with Chris Pratt called Mercy. You seen the previews?
I
of that?
haven't seen that one.
It's called the Mercy program where everything's AI. Like the whole judge like program is like AI, and like they give you like like if you're convicted of like I guess like the movie he's like convicted of murdering his wife, and they give you 90 minutes to prove your innocence through AI. So like, and you have access to everything, and it's crazy what they pull up. Like how they tap into phones, cameras, like everything, you know, and you can ask for it. So it makes you wonder like what they really tap into these days.
Right,
Yeah.
right. They're tapping into our podcast.
For real. They're probably watching this.
They're probably laughing because
Yeah.
I'm so much fun. They're like, man, I want to drink with her.
They see her hair like, no threat there.
No threat there. She's just mentally wrong. Something's fucked up in her head.
Yeah. That's the blue hair fanny. No threat. We're good.
That's funny. Oh shit. No, but yeah, Snapchat is. I'm curious what people are. Yeah, like
I don't know. I
Snapchat
didn't
right
see
now
that.
is saying that like you have to pay. Look, hold on. I show you. I
have
show
not
you.
seen that. You must have a lot of photos or something.
Yeah.
Then.
I do.
That's,
Okay,
that's your
cloud-
problem.
A memory every day.
For real. That's
Yeah.
you.
Hey, 4 years ago.
I've had it forever. Cloud
I've had it.
storage.
I've had it too forever, but it never asked me anything.
No, okay,
No.
because the cloud storage full 23.1 gigabytes.
You probably
out
got
of-
like 20,000 photos.
out of 5
there.
go yeah, dude, because like I had Snapchat since like it started.
Okay.
Right, because I mean Snapchat's not that old, but then I guess when you think about it, I guess we're old. But
Speak for yourself.
well,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm younger than you.
I'm
I'm
just
the
kidding.
youngest one here, actually.
I'm just kidding.
But
Let's not talk about age on the podcast.
yeah, we're not talking about age. We're
Good,
not talking
thank
about
God.
age. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, no. Now it's charging you, which like I never really saved my like I used it like as a separate storage. You know what I mean? Like if I was like with my friends
Yeah.
or whatever, and you know you're recording,
Okay.
I used it as a storage there because you know how you can store it there and then you don't put it in your photo album or whatever. Because it was just easier.
Okay.
I didn't want all my shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, fuck, do I have to transfer all this shit?
But wasn't there a point where people's Snapchats were just deleting or something like that, and they lost all their memories?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I think I seen something like that.
And now they're
People
going to
were mad.
charge you.
Oh, how much are they charging though? What, like $1?
I'm not going to pay though. Actually, yeah, it is.
Is it?
You're not wrong. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
it's,
you're definitely paying for that.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah.
you paying for that.
So okay, so it's monthly, $4.99, $1.99 per month.
Okay.
For 250 gigs of storage. Annual is $1.99 per month, and then you can do platinum, which is $14. You were right. You're so right. It was $1. I ain't paying though. Fuck that shit. I'm like I'm the worst person like to be because like I do apps, but I'm the
Yeah.
worst type of user to design for, which is good, I guess, because like it keeps me honest and it keeps me like, how do I make sure that people want to use this?
Yeah.
But like I am that user that like I never want to give my email. Yeah. I don't want to fucking pay for the subscription. And no, you cannot. Every time it asks for me for the cookies, nope, you can't get access to my cookies. I'm always like no to everything, and then like I'll be in the meetings talking about this business strategy of it, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's really good that we capture the cookies because then we can track retention.
Yeah. Well, that thing that you
And I'm
showed
like,
me the other
fuck
day,
no.
the Monarch, I didn't realize how many subscriptions I had on my Prime, and I'm like, oh fuck.
yeah.
See?
Yeah, so like he
See,
was showing me like this new financial like thing to kind of organize your finances and stuff. And you're
Rocket
spending-
Money?
Monarch. It's called Monarch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like it brings up all you just attach all your accounts, and I didn't realize I was paying for some shit on Prime. I was like, what the fuck? I'm paying for this. So I'm like going through and like clearing my finances up a little bit more. I mean, believe it or not, like it's not much, but it adds up.
It adds up.
It adds up though.
It adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
The
out
rich.
Monarch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put my referral link in the
There you go.
$50 off.
Hey,
Yeah,
that thing's badass. That thing's so badass.
Hey, if you want to come on the pod as a sponsor, please hit me up. We're here's to you pod@gmail.com.
There you go.
Here's to you cast on Instagram and here's to you pod on TikTok. So reach out to us. We do have sponsorships like Una Vida Tequila, One Life Spirits, who sponsors this, and Allied Health Career and Training.
So speaking of sponsors,
Why, you guys want to sponsor us?
you know what? We've sponsored so much over the last couple of years, and
As you should.
I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of pulling back a little bit.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Just I'm not. It depends. It depends. But like before, we would say yes to everybody and everything. I mean, we was sponsoring Little League Baseball. We was sponsoring, what was it, soccer. We was sponsoring events. We was sponsoring, and then like finally, like when Mike came in, he broke down our finances.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, because he's the
Our
CFO.
sponsor,
Yeah, he was like,
he's like,
no.
yeah, we need to cut back on all this, just saying yes to everybody because we're just too nice. We don't want to say no. We feel bad. You know, we want to help the kids. We want to help everybody. You know, the nonprofits and everything. But it does add up.
It does add up.
A lot. But one thing about what the Elite Academy though, they are looking. It's a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, it'll be a nonprofit, so we'll be looking for sponsors, partners.
You should get
all
with
that kind of
Empower. Have you talked to
No, I
Lydia?
haven't yet. Not yet.
Lydia over at Empower. You should talk to her.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, shout out Lydia. I'm gonna reach out to you soon for
like,
another idea.
you know, the thing about like what I want to point out too is like, so a lot of people when they think of like high school and getting out of high school, everybody thinks you automatically have to go to college.
Yeah.
Right. There's trades schools.
Yeah.
That are cheaper, faster. I mean, there's so many ways to do it. I didn't know about, like when I was out of high school, like I grew up Latino. My mom, like, you know, she raised us thinking you have to work a 9 to 5 and you have to go to school and go to college.
Right.
You know,
Because
so-
I mean, like that's the American dream that was sold to all immigrants, though.
Exactly.
Like any immigrant, right? Like you were sold that too. Like that's the American dream, is that you can get a house and that you can own a car.
Yeah.
And that's through working in 8 to 5.
Exactly.
And going to school.
Exactly. So like when I graduated high school, well, when I dropped out, but I got my GED. But I went to
You're like, fuck that place.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of bad in school, but my sisters will vouch for that. But like I went to college. Like I went to college and I built up this tuition, and I never even finished college just because I didn't enjoy what I was doing. And then I found out about the trade schools, and the trade schools were like way cheaper. And it's like I said, it's something you take with you the rest of your life. You know, as an electrician, whether it's electricity, a plumber, HVAC, like mechanical, pipe fitter. I mean, everything. There's different trades. I'm not saying become an electrician. There's so many trades out there, but that's what we want to show.
Apparently, cutting hair and being a hairstylist is also.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's so
also a
many
trade.
things. Right?
And then they come in with their. I like those reels. So when they come in, they're like, "We're a trade," and then they're like wearing the overalls and everything.
But like a lot of kids don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids do not know that. Like I said, they think
because
you
you're
have
not
to go to
exposed
college.
to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to kind of promote, like, if anybody wants to know more about how they can become an electrician, or if they don't want to be an electrician or a plumber or mechanic, like whatever, we can help and point them in the right direction.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's one thing we want to like put out there, just to kind of help with those that, you know, maybe their kids have a vision or want to do something. Because we get people asking us now a lot more, hey, how do I get a license? And we tell them the process. There's a full process to it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's true though. Like, because going to college and doing all that, honestly, I mean, I went that route, but it's not, I'm not dogging it either. I think it's just not for everyone. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's important though. Yeah. Like that we know that like it doesn't have to be, and you don't need to feel bad about that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like there are so many options for you. And then there's also so many, like as you continue to grow in life, and you're just like constantly changing.
Well, let me just say this. I'm not going to throw a full-blown exact dollar amount, but you can get your full journeyman's electrical license in 4.5 years for around $10,000 to $15,000. And what does college cost now? What we were just talking about this. Yeah, colleges cost like, well, how much credit? Like, it's stupid.
I don't know. It's like one class is like $1,500.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot of families that can't afford that. You know, some of these kids don't get that scholarship or the ride or anything like that, you know, so they have to find a way to get that. Or there's other routes too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? So that's one thing we want to help and promote with the academy. If they want information on that, we can help them on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Come out with a very good paying job.
I mean, and that's another thing too.
And the trades are growing right now.
Well, the thing is too,
there's
though,
no one going into trades.
And then another thing with it though too is you work while you go to school, so you're getting paid while you're going to school.
Look at that. He's a salesman.
No, I'm being serious. Like,
come out. Hey, coming out in April to a town near you.
August.
August. My bad.
August.
Coming out in August 2026 to a town near you.
But I mean,
what's it called again?
Elite Apprenticeship Academy.
Yeah. Elite Apprenticeship Academy.
Yeah.
We're here to turn you on.
So. That's the motto. That's if I had my shirt on, all our shirts have it.
You mean if you have your shirt off?
Do you have one of those? Do you have one of those? We gave you guys some car senses, and they have them on there, and we get commented on those all the time. They love them.
Let me see them.
Look, check it out. Yeah, you can check it out. Look, we bought that merch for you guys.
Nice throw.
That was the worst throw you could ever. Here to turn you on.
Well, I tell you, I'm not playing. That's our motto.
I like it. Throw it again. I'm kidding. He's gonna hit my head.
Our shirts.
Oh, they're
You can have the winter ice.
What do you think it was?
winter. Can I open it?
Go for it.
I want to smell it.
Go for it. Make your car smell good.
Smell it.
You guys hear that? That's really good. ASMR. This is what winter ice smells like. I'll tell you real quick. It smells very fresh. Oh my God, I'm turning myself on.
It works. I'm dead, bro. It's funny though, because our shirts have them on the back, and it says, you know, our logo on the front, and then the back says "Here to turn you on," and then it says "Call." Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And
hey, no, this
the
smells really good.
amount of comments we get for that motto, it's hilarious.
I love it. Hey, no, this smells really good. Smell it. I'm not kidding. That was just for the ad. That was for the clip.
Oh yeah, it does. That's very
All
fresh.
right, yeah.
It's like fresh laundry.
We need to make more.
You
know.
do?
Those are a
like
hit. Those are a hit.
these.
We always
These
ask people.
are good.
Those are a hit. Everybody always asks us to make more of them, and then people even leave them just hanging, even though the scent's gone. Like we still have your logo here. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. Appreciate that.
No, I do like this. Yeah. You guys should, I like this idea. You know, sometimes like that's what sucks is like when you make merch, it's like you need to make it functional that someone's gonna want to use.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We have chapsticks too.
Ooh, oh wait, I liked your Christmas sweater.
Oh, did you like that?
That was
cool. Huh?
nice.
He
Yeah.
he had the idea for that.
Those were cool.
Seen on
We'll
Instagram.
we're gonna have to put
So we had
insert picture here. Sorry, Dusty, more editing.
So we were supposed to do a 5-year anniversary the year before, and we never got a chance to do it because we got busy. So last year we did our 6-year anniversary Christmas party, and he had the idea of us, me, Mike, and Steven, we had custom elite. It was like because it was like an ugly sweater contest.
Yeah.
So we made like some custom elite sweater.
those were
you know?
nice.
So I don't know if they were ugly, but they were cool.
No, they were cool. They're not ugly. They're cool.
They were pretty cool.
They were cool. Like I'd rock that for sure.
Yeah, we got a lot of compliments on them. So it was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. No, I liked them.
Yeah.
So I want to know, like, okay, stepping out a little bit from all the business, from all the running, from building ourselves up, and then like just kind of coming back to who we are as people, right?
Yeah.
So like, let's kind of who we are without the acolytes, without the names, without this. So if Elite disappeared tomorrow, who would you say you guys are?
Go ahead.
Like what would I do or who am I?
Yeah, who are you? I don't think about what. Yeah, we're not here to glorify all the capitalistic shit.
Let's say if Elite disappeared tomorrow, I would still be a father. I've recently gotten back into church, so that's something that I'm pushing this year. And then, I don't know, I think I'm just someone who wants to help as many people as I can. So I don't know what I would do, but those are things that I'd probably be a golfer, play golf every day.
I love that. Yeah. Smelling the grass,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
the grass on the golf course is really
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice.
And it
We
smells
go
good.
we go to drink.
Oh,
When you
you
golf,
didn't actually golf.
He'd be whipping around the golf cart.
Hey, you know what? We play decent, but we were really there to drink and have a good time. We went yesterday. We was paddling them back and
I
playing.
thought you guys went this morning.
No,
so that was
yesterday.
yesterday.
It was
Okay.
yesterday. Yeah, it was
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Luigi, who are you?
I'm Luigi.
Oh, sorry, Luigi or Luis? What do you prefer?
So
I've been
my-
calling you Luis on this whole thing.
No, it's all good. So
but-
my real name's Luis.
Yes.
When I was a baby, my family gave me the nickname Luigi, and it stuck. And it's been that my whole life. So my friends and family that really know me and are close to me, they all call me Luigi. And I prefer Luigi.
Oh,
honestly.
you do?
I prefer Luigi.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny though because like my mom and my tias and everybody, they're all Mexicanas, and they have that accent. So like when they say it, they can't say Luigi, so they say Luigi. And it's so funny. But that's what they call me.
Yeah.
Literally, everybody calls me. It was funny because one of my cousins yesterday, I was at my aunt's house, and then one of my cousins called me Luis, and everybody looked at him like, who the fuck is Luis?
Yeah.
And then they're like, that's Luigi. So
Okay.
I prefer Luigi. So
Okay. I'm sorry.
have it tattooed on me and everything.
Am I your friend now that I can
Yeah,
just call you Luigi?
Call me
Okay.
Luigi, yes.
You heard that here first.
So if Elite were to disappear, I mean, for me, I don't have any kids. I'm no girl, nothing. I'm just kind of like I like to help people too. I've always felt like God put me on this earth to help other people before myself. So I put a lot of people before myself all the time. I'm going to continue to be that person. I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect. I've had my, mistakes in life, but I take all those mistakes as learning curves in my life. But my thing is always to help somebody. So that's why I told you, I hate running, but I do it because I motivate people, I guess. I don't know why, but I motivate them. And so I do it with them. Working out. I love working out. That's it. I mean, I took a big fitness journey these last 2 years. I lost a lot of weight. I was a bigger dude, and I've kind of got more into building myself up, more muscular, I guess you can say. And I really love fitness now. It's like my niche.
Yeah.
So,
I
just
hear that.
sticking with that, I guess. And tattoos.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm the tattoo guy.
Steven, do you have any?
Yeah.
You do?
I just hide them. Sitting
okay.
next to him, it
You're
doesn't
just-
look like I have any.
I couldn't remember if you wore. Do you have a sleeve though?
Yeah, I have my whole chest, this arm, this whole leg.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured you had
Yeah.
sleeves, but then I was like, I didn't creep enough.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah.
He's always, you know.
I mean,
he
he's
used to
he's
show it all
definitely
out, so I'm
more.
just-
Yeah, he's definitely more tatted.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think like to a point. I mean, you still have your chest and you have 2 sleeves. I think there's a point where you get to it where you're like, no, I only have like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're probably like at a point where you're like, yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Here's the thing. I get asked every day at the gym, how many tattoos do you have? And I'm just like, one big one.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
See what I mean? That's how it feels.
even know
That's how it
anymore.
feels like when someone's why the blue? Because I'm fucking cool. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I always get asked 3 questions. How many do you have? How much did it cost? And did it hurt? I'm like,
course.
one
All
big
of
one, one big one. I don't know how much I spent, and they always fucking hurt.
Yeah.
So,
Stupid ass questions.
I mean, I'm being serious. You know, of course, it's a fucking needle for fucking
Yeah.
8 to 10 hours. It fucking hurts.
Yeah. Do you guys like the tattoo pain?
No,
I hate it too.
no.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
hate it. Like
I've-
I'll start something big and then I'm like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys in front of everybody. Full disclosure, I went years of putting my whole body's like, well, I'm like 85% covered.
Yeah.
Years with no numbing cream, and now I fucking use numbing cream, and I don't care what anybody says.
I use numbing cream too now. I use numbing cream.
I
too.
fucking use numbing cream. I don't give a shit. I put in my time. I use it now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear that. Do
I
you
don't
use
care.
numbing cream yet or not?
No. I haven't had to. I'm done tattoo.
You're done with
I'm
your.
probably done for now.
okay.
For a while. I'll probably get this leg, the rest of this leg done, but
There's
I
always
just want to
room.
Yeah, there's
Always
always room.
room.
There's always a little corner.
Everybody-
I see you got a little corner right
Everybody
here.
always says like, aren't you fully done? Like, do you have any more space? I'm like, there's always room.
There's a little corner. We
Yeah.
can fit something in
It
right
just
there.
that's just who I am though. Like so, like my mom's very old school. She doesn't like tattoos and whatnot.
My dad
right?
was like that.
Yeah. So like growing up, like I would get tattooed, and like my mom would like hit me on the head or something. And
Yeah.
Like, why'd you do that for? And now it's like to a point where it's who I am, and I
Yeah.
get them, and like she don't even like realize it no more.
Well, I mean, you're kind of covered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you know where it's at,
Yeah,
but she doesn't know where it's at. You know what I mean? Like,
so, it's like I, when I did my birds on my neck, it was like one day I was eating at her house. I didn't even tell her. And then like 2 months later, she came and she was like, "When'd you do this?" I'm like, "No, I had it for like 2 months already." It's just, you know, like this is who I am. It's just part of who I am now.
no, I get that.
You know?
I had gotten my calf, and I'm not that tatted. I only have the outside. And I had.
That's just such a weird way to put that.
And so I had gotten my calf, and then my dad, I was in the kitchen and I was wearing shorts, and my dad was like, "What the fuck? When did you get that?" And I was like, "Man, I've been around you in shorts
Yeah.
for at least almost a year, which was a year when I got it."
Yeah. Yeah.
A year ago.
One thing like I try to do though, I try to stay like professional. Like I wasn't gonna do my hands.
There's no such thing as that.
That's what I'm saying though, right? Like, cause like as a business owner, like I want to present myself where I can cover myself up and still present myself professional, right? But I feel like now tattoos is just a way of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've gotten more compliments about my tattoos than I've gotten any kind of negative looks or anything about me. So I finally caved in and I got my hands done.
Yeah.
And shout out Emerson. Emerson did my hands. George Martinez is my other artist. He's in all most of my work. But now it's just like I said, it's a way of life now.
Yeah.
And if you have a way that you feel towards that person, I look a certain way, or perceive like I'm a bad guy or something because of tattoos, like that's your personal issue.
Yeah.
Sounds like, because I really am a big teddy bear.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear that. Yeah.
One of the nicest guys you probably ever meet. So
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I work in corporate America. I feel like now at this point, like if I were to interview somewhere that's like, hey, you got to you cover that or change your hair, I'd be like, this is not the place that I need to be in because
Yeah.
I'm not a culture fit.
Yeah.
Like,
no, and that's me too. Like now I go to my customers' houses or when I meet with my GCs and I do my, my meetings and whatnot, they love it. They always compliment it. I'm like, this is who I am. And then I built some great relationships just because of my tattoos.
yeah,
You know?
it's something that people feel like you're more human in a way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You're just like, you're not perceived a certain way.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But of course you do still get the looks or the things in certain, like sometimes like traveling out to certain countries, it's still illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like,
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
I just seen
in Korea,
something.
you still have to wear like a long sleeve if you're pretty
Really?
heavy tatted in certain
see.
places. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
certain
know.
places, yeah.
I
That
ca-
you want to get into, like tattoos are illegal here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did see something like that where like they kind of frown upon if you have a lot of tattoos and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
So it still kind of depends, but I mean, I think that's everywhere. But there is something about traveling that really opens your whole eyes to everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely keeps you grounded. What would you guys say is like a version of success that you're still feeling like you're unlearning?
For me, real estate. I want to get into more real estate.
Okay.
So I have 2 rental properties right now. I want to get more heavily knowledgeable in real estate. Eventually get to a point where I can purchase more properties and have that passive income. You know, that's like my goal is like real estate these next couple of years. I want to tap in more into that. So that's one thing I want to learn a lot more.
Do you have a team or do you do that by yourself?
No, just me and Steven.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, me and Steven have one together. We share one together, and then I have one on my. I have a separate LLC myself, and I have one property that I just have. So, yeah. But eventually, I want to get more into real estate.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What's like a version of success that either you're still learning or trying to unlearn?
A version of I'd say for me, this year, like a big goal of mine, I guess, is not being. You talked about the hustle culture. I have been very hustle culture. Like, hey, you know, your feelings don't matter. This not like get to work, put in the work.
Yeah.
I think this year, some of the things that I want to do, and like a vision of success for me would be to be spend a little bit more time, like be able to be mentally away from work and like spend that quality time with my kids. I think putting in for myself, because I think I put so much out for everybody else that I don't really focus on the health and all that stuff. So that's something I want to do. So putting more into myself, putting more into my family, that's kind of what a vision of success would be for me for this year. So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a hard thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you're always learning it and unlearning it. And, you know, and you're constantly doing this over and over and over and over until.
I think it gets to a point where you're just so like tunnel vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just forget everything else. You know, like just around you, kind of. And you just, like you said, like you don't invest too much time in yourself. And I'm gonna say that he's more fucking focused than I am. Like he's always fucking like this. I'm like, bro, sometimes you gotta avert a little bit and enjoy yourself a little bit. Yeah. I try to tell him that sometimes. So
It's a hard thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like, I mean, my thing is my fitness. You know, like I enjoy getting off work and going straight to the gym. That's like my getaway at the gym. I have my business phone. I put it away. I'm like, hey, I'll call you tomorrow. You know, like my customers or something like that. It's not that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just I need my time too.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard. And then like when you get to a point where you're like equating who you are to that,
Yeah.
you take that in and it's like, no, I need to realize that there's a time for me too.
Of course, you have to. You have to have balance.
Yeah.
You have, because if not, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah. So we're at this point where we go into lightning rounds. This is where we ask you guys a bunch of questions.
Okay.
And these questions are meant to be a little more like fast paced. And I'm going to switch to my phone for
I
this.
wasn't ready for this. You ready?
Yeah. It sounds scary, but it's not that scary.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll ask you like just some random questions in here, and then you kind of just want to say what's off the top of your head.
Okay.
Yes.
If I offend anybody ahead in advance, I apologize. I'm very blunt, so.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to ask you guys a bunch of political shit. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I don't
I'm
fuck with politics.
kidding.
I'm sorry.
kidding.
That's one thing. You can ask me politics. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. I don't fuck with politics. I'm sorry.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So I don't know.
Especially right now, it's just like too much. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got other things I worry about in my daily life.
Okay. What's harder, starting your business or staying consistent when no one's watching?
Staying consistent. I would say
Starting your business.
I would say staying
Starting your
consistent,
business, yeah. Why? Why for both?
Okay, so I would say staying consistent just because, I mean, starting it is, you could, like how we start off small, I feel like it wasn't that hard to start it. I feel like staying consistent and trying to keep and maintain, it's it's been more stressful. I feel like on my part, or just thinking about it.
I think if you're passionate about something, you'll be consistent. And I think that starting it, you know, people do a lot of the analysis paralysis, like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, what should I do? I think jump in, start it, and figure it out.
Yeah.
And you'll be consistent.
Yeah.
See, different answers.
I know. I know. I like this. I really like
probably
this.
think we are 20 years.
I love this though. I love you need balance like that.
Exactly.
What's a habit people praise you for that you actually feel like you kind of suck at?
I think I wouldn't say habit. I think people think that I feel like I don't work hard enough or that I don't do enough, but I feel like people are like, oh, you're doing so good, you're killing. And for myself, I always feel like, I don't know. I feel like I could do more. And I don't think it's like a thing about seeing other people doing more. I think it's just, I know, I don't know.
It's like you want to push yourself more?
It's like a little drive, in the back of my mind. I'm like,
I could have done that better.
You could have done this. Like, keep going. I don't know. That's my thinking.
I think I'm the same boat with that one too, where I feel like a lot of people look at me like, oh, you guys are doing so big and so good. I'm just like, but the background, I'm like, I'm not doing the best myself. I feel like there's always gonna be more improvement.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Let's see. Guilty pleasure show or content you guys like to like look and watch?
Guilty show. I don't commit to fucking shows. I don't have time.
It's a guilty pleasure. Like you like a chocolate chip cookie at midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to talk about fucking nutrition, then, I have a sweet tooth like a motherfucker. Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
What flavor?
Yeah, I'm a chocolate kind of guy.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Any type of chocolate, or are
like
we talking
Rocky Road?
Rocky Road. That's what I was gonna say.
That's
Rocky
my
Road.
favorite chocolate.
That's
Yeah.
my. You know what? I talk all this fucking fitness shit, nutritional shit, but you'll catch me on a fucking Sunday at Brahms and their fucking drive-thru. So I gotta have my fucking sweet fucking cravings every once in a while.
Yeah.
So that's my guilty pleasure is not binge, but like fucking cheating on my fucking nutrition.
Getting me a pint today.
And
I feel
alcohol.
Like you're a little stuck there.
And alcohol.
I got you. And alcohol, that's fair.
And alcohol. I love. You know what? Did you guys see that Bert Kreischer podcast where he's like, I keep myself healthy enough where I can.
Oh yeah, I love his motivational speech on it. That's my favorite thing all the time. I'd be like,
you know what? I went 9 months sober for a while and it was cool, but I just love my drinks, man. I love it. So that's me. Alcohol and ice cream.
Mine, guilty pleasure. I play Fortnite with my daughters. I think it's more of a bonding thing. Like all three of my daughters it's a 4-player thing, and we play together. But also at that point, I think I kind of overdo it because we'll be playing a little too much.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe this isn't like. I mean, it's bonding, but also I'm kind of like, is this like parenting, like good parenting? Maybe we should be doing something.
Maybe we didn't need a 4-hour session today.
Yeah, I'm like
2 hours should have been enough.
I'm teaching them something instead of just fucking around. So.
I love it though. That's what. Hey, at least you're fun.
You're bonding.
At least you're fun.
I've never played Fortnite a day in my life, but
I've never played Fortnite
more power
either.
to you.
Yeah. But that's fun. You're doing it with your girls, your kids. Yeah. What's some of the best advice you've ever received?
Best advice. Damn, that's a good question. God, I don't even know where to start on that one. I don't know. Best advice. I feel like, for me, I guess it's just, talking to other business. Like we go to a lot of networking events. We talk to a lot of big business gurus, multimillionaires, all that stuff. And one thing they always say is, especially at the golf events, we see them at the golf events. They're like, take time for yourself, outside of whatever you do routinely, working out, whatever it is, you got to kind of step away from that and then kind of have fun. Hence why I love playing golf. That's, so you got to just kind of have that balance, I guess. We've met a lot of people at these golf events and they've told us a lot of stuff. I can't remember every single one of them right now, but, just talking to them guys that have been around for a long time, making all this money and just seeing them now, they're just like kicking back and they're letting other people run the show for them. And that's one thing we want to do one day too. So.
I don't know how he put it, but somebody told me, they said that if you always do what's right and you always do like so say if something happens, even though you're embarrassed, and you always want to over communicate and be very truthful with what you do, you're always going to be successful.
Yeah.
And that's kind of something that we've put into what we do, no matter what kind of situations. Sometimes, there's something that goes wrong and you're just like, man, this is like, it's a stupid mistake, but also you're going to look stupid talking to whoever it is. But I think doing the right thing, no matter how much it costs you, I think doing the right thing, no matter how much, how stupid you're going to look, that's always the right thing to do, because at the end of the day, karma comes around, and that's what's going to make you successful, is being able to always do right by people. And you don't want to be looking over your shoulder thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna see this guy here,
Yeah.
So I don't remember who told me that, but they had talked, and I've always kept that with me, and that's how we do. Yeah. I do everything that I do.
There's a lot of uncomfortable stuff you have to do as an owner, especially the phone calls. Dealing with stubborn customers.
Yeah. Running with people or running alone?
With people.
With people?
Hands down. I don't run alone.
Yeah. Why?
It's fucking boring.
Yeah.
I
Do you guys listen to music while running? Or
all the time. I listen to music all the time.
You listen to music and you still prefer to have the company?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, because you're going to talk?
Well, so like what I'll do is like, so I have my headphone, like I'll put like one earbud in, but like I still talk to everybody around me, If I'm in a competition, if I'm in an event where I have to like PR or do my own record, then I'm locked in, right? I'll put my headphones in and I'm going and I'm focused, right? But for the most part, I hate it. I'm there because I'm there with everybody else, but I'm running by myself, but with them. I don't know if I can say that right, but for the most part, I love running with everybody else. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music when I run.
You don't?
No.
You just raw dog in life?
I'm just
raw dog in the course?
I got enough
just
kids.
raw dog this shit.
I said I got enough
You're like, more kids. I'm kidding.
thoughts in my head that I
When
can
you say it
stay
like
busy all the time. So.
It's my favorite type of dogs. Just kidding. Just kidding. That sounded awful. That's not what I said. I just always, I think that's a funny saying. So I say raw dog in a lot. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay. What's something that you used to chase that you don't care about at all anymore?
Used to chase. I don't care about anymore.
You're like, that stumped me.
I think that's a good
Chase, I would say, like I said, I don't have Snapchat. I don't say chase, but I think I used to like, sometimes you like post something, so it's like, oh, somebody sees I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Now, it's very, like, I'm not really on social media like that. If I didn't have a business, I probably wouldn't be on social media at all. But like, I don't have Snapchat. I'm rarely on the Facebook, Instagram, so I miss a lot of messaging and stuff. But I used to be like, checking that stuff, and now I hardly look at it.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just, I've always been a social person. So I used to want to go to like every event and party and club or anything like that, I went through a phase where I was just partying all the time. I was out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
girl.
we used to like kick
Really
it.
turning people on.
So I was always like, I just didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
And
The
now,
FOMO.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the FOMO.
Yeah, I would always want to be at everything, and now I'm just like, you know what? I like being in bed at home by 8 o'clock and just chilling and relaxing. So I don't chase that no more.
Nice.
So I do have my nights though. I mean, I'm still, like I said, I'm not young, but
we're young. Damn it.
But
always.
I
it's
still,
state of mind.
I'm still just. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm single. I ain't got no kids, so I can just get up and go and do something and go party. But I don't chase it. I don't crave it. So
No.
yeah,
I hear that.
I'm more there for like if it's a friends event, I'm gonna go support it more than anything. If it's like Rock Island's doing, Latino night tonight, I'm like, I have to be there. Like, no, I don't.
You're like, no, I can listen to Bad Bunny while I'm cleaning.
Exactly. Yep. Hey, do some laundry, do some deep cleaning. That's me. That's me at home for real.
Like, I could be mopping, I guess.
Get some shit done at home because
Yeah.
I'm never really home. So yeah. That's me now. So.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, what deserves a toast right now?
What deserves a toast right now? You guys for having us here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
cool.
I know, and I already drank my drink, so I can't even toast anymore.
Oh shit.
No, like
toast
bros,
to Bad
I've been
Bunny.
watching you guys' podcast is amazing. I love it. I love how you guys incorporate the drinking. You guys have fun. Some people have very serious podcasts. We listen to podcasts quite a bit. And that's cool. Everybody to each their own.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of them
There's
are
a
serious.
place for everything.
Exactly. But I love how you guys have the the hangout, the aesthetic behind everything. Shout out Miguel with the shop, the spot and everything is pretty dope. I love how you guys do it, and then you guys looked at us like, hey, we need to have them guys on here. We appreciate you guys, so I'm gonna toast to that.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you. So sweet.
I toast to Bad Bunny.
Hell yes!
Man, toast to Bad Bunny.
Me getting more excited over that than our toast.
I've been watching a lot of the clips and stuff.
Yeah.
But like seeing just what I love that. Like I'm only watching the Super Bowl to watch that.
Yeah.
And that him being able to win that best album of the year, the first person with an all Spanish album. That's fucking badass. Like,
yeah.
I love seeing the content. I love that passion, and I love seeing people win in that.
It's kind of sad to see the separation of what this nation's going through because of that.
Yeah.
It's just super sad. Us being veterans, like we are very close with everybody, and we want to see. That's why I don't get involved in politics, because I don't want to have any anger between anybody. But at the same time, it's just sad to see that. This whole ICE thing, it's fucking crazy. I don't even want to speak on it just because my family's Mexican too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just growing up in a Latino life and family, it's sad to see this right now, what we're going through. And I just don't try to I try to look away, but at the same time, it's hard to look away. How do you look away at this? But the whole Bad Bunny thing, yeah,
it's badass.
It's badass.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, for real.
Well, now we've heard a little bit about you guys, your passions, your interests. Tell us and our listeners where we can find you and where we can support you guys.
Go ahead, Steven. That's all you.
All right. You can find this on Instagram at Elite Electric, I think, _ Elite Electric _
Yeah.
You can find us at Elite Apprentice Academy.
Facebook. You can find us on Facebook.
Yeah,
you can find us on
Instagram.
Google. We're on Google.
Yeah.
Leave a review.
Coffee
We have-
days, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a website. www.eliteelectricccompany.com. You can book on there.
And you can go to one of their events while they're running or
Yeah.
getting a workout in
we
with
have
them.
Elite Run Club, like I said, we collaborate with a lot of other run clubs. So just you'll see us out there. We're very social. We like to be involved with everybody and support everybody. So, and that's why we're here with you guys too, to support you guys as well.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
for
Well,
sure.
para arriba.
Pues ya,
I
se me
know.
acabó.
Agarra el otro. Para arriba.
Can I
para
pour a
abajo.
shot real quick?
Yeah, do
I'll
it.
just do a straight
Yeah,
shot.
do
Let's do
a
it.
do a shot. Yeah, do a shot. I thought you weren't drinking.
Is that Una Vida? Okay,
Yeah.
shout out Bryce on the Una Vida.
Yes.
Yep.
They're keeping
That's
the
my
lights,
dog.
They're keeping the lights on for us.
Yep, trying to. All right, well, thank you guys.
Para abajo.
Para el centro, para adentro. Delicious. Thank you, Bryce, for the Una Vida. Thank you guys for having us.
Did you guys like that?
Yeah, that was awesome. Appreciate it.
Celebrate, keep the hero. I get that, me the hero. And we need to be cold. I need a more than less. Celebrate, no petty. I get that, I love that. Oh, with no need